Hi, I'm Blue Jay. Welcome. Let's tap in with our guides, masters, and ancestors and find out what our message is today. On the day of the eclipse. Whew. Talk about some energy. Always. Always. Eclipse season is here. Guides and masters. What is our message today? A win-win outcome is forecast. Full moon in Libra. That's nice. Always nice. Oh my goodness. All right. What is our advice for this eclipse? What is our advice for this eclipse? Page of Swords. The Hangman. You know what I saw when I looked at that? I saw Jesus. Do you see that? Like Jesus on the cross. Which, I mean, that could be what they're trying to bring out. But that's what I saw. And even with this star above his head, it made me... There's like a little star right there. It made me... I saw it. I saw like the crown of thorns. Interesting. What are you sacrificing? The Page of Wands. Wow. And then this to me looks like the Joker. King of Wands at the bottom of the deck. You know, this card reminds me of the Joan of Arc. So we've got the Joan of Arc, Jesus, the Joker, and then the King of Wands. He doesn't remind me of anything. Maybe a little bit of Odin. I don't know why that's coming through today. So literally, you're sacrificing something. This is a slow game. You're sacrificing something. You're playing a game, like a Joker game, like you're playing some slow hand for the long results. Am I saying that right? Like, this isn't about instant gratification. This is about the long game. And you're making some type of move that is sacrificing your immediate happiness for the long game. And that's what's going to make you win. You're killing them with kindness. I don't know why we're using this deck again. I pulled another deck out. Okay, so that's what this is about. So that's our advice, or is that the situation? I'm wondering. Guides and Masters, just one card. Is this advice or the situation? Two cards came out. The Star and the Wheel of Fortune. Whoa! What's at the bottom of the deck? The Seven of Swords. I was waiting on it. I was like, how is the Seven of Swords not on the board right there? It's not only your advice, but it is your situation. This is basically saying, do the slow game. You're thinking about it. You're approaching a specific situation, and it's saying you're right on the money. This is what you need to do to get to where you gotta go. This is boom shakalaka. Okay, Guides and Masters. What is... Give us, I want to know who this reading is for, the slow game. What is the situation that we're using our slow hand with? What is our situation? The Magician. Gosh, we have some serious energy. The Ten of Pentacles. This is, one more card. The Five of Swords. Okay, bottom of the deck, Knight of Pentacles. There's a couple different ways that this is going to play out. It's the same energy, but it can be read in two different ways. This either has to do with your career and your money and how you're moving and making your money and you're moving and you're shaking, or it has to do with your generational wealth, meaning your family. So when I mean family, it has to do with money, okay? that has to do with financial gains. So this would be an inheritance. This would be, and if it's not money specifically, it's the power dynamic within a family. So this is literally saying that you're creating an illusion over your family or over your workplace in order to hide this separation. So that's the situation. So it could be that you even work with your family. But the funny thing is that even though you work from your family, you might be like the scapegoat or the black sheep for shizzle. Like that's, you have a very toxic family dynamic. Especially when I'm like looking at Joan of Arc. So this could mean that you're like a freedom fighter. You're trying to Joan of Arc and Jesus. That reminds me of like you're always trying to take the high road because you're like. I joke sometimes that sometimes they say I was a dog raised with a pack of wolves. That would be that type of situation where you are putting on a front in order to get your upper hand. But it's not for evil. You're not being sinister in this because here you're trying to do the right thing. But at the same time, you're using a sneaky energy to get up one up on these people. Okay? All right, how much time we got? We got 6 minutes. Okay, this card flipped over. So what is it? Your hard work is paying off. So it's saying what you're doing is the correct thing to do. You know, you got the water goat right there. New moon in Capricorn. And we just came out of some serious Capricornian energy, and Mars has been exalted in Capricorn. So what it's saying is that your efforts that you're working on climbing that mountain, goats climbing a mountain, that's where I'm getting that from. It is working. Your movements are working. It's telling you to continue, even though you feel like you're making a sacrifice. This is exactly what you're supposed to be doing. You're turning that wheel of your fate, and you're making the correct steps. Guides and Masters, what else do you want to say? I want to use this deck again. What is it that we're going to gain in the long run? Or like, what is it? Yeah, what are we going to gain? That's always, we want to know, man. What are we going to gain by making this initial sacrifice and killing them with kindness? What are we going to gain? Death. Judgment. Oh, Lord. Okay, I already know. This card wants to come out. The 5 of Wands. The Tower. Oh my Jesus. Whoa! That is so intense. This is inheritance. This is a fight for the crown. This is fighting for your place within the family. This is bringing in that change that needs to happen. You're like that song Dark Horse. I'm coming at you like a dark horse, but nobody sees it coming. You're that dark horse in there. And this is how you're going to secure your inheritance. This is how you're going to come in and bring down the evil, man. By being that jester, that joker, by putting on this facade, even though it's just you're being kind and you're taking the opportunity. You might be even trying to act like you're I don't want to say act because I think it's genuine. I think you're just leading with kindness. You're not being selfish in the situation, but you're hiding your agendas. Hide. That's what you need to do. Hide your true purpose. Hide your true moves. Don't be vocal about it. Use this eclipse energy reveals things, and don't show your full hand. And that's it. That's the reading. Have a good one.